It sucks having to deal with bullshit and fucked up people. But all you have to really do, when you pray today, you got to learn how to pray properly. What you do is you call on all the strength and the courage for healing from the all the faithful. It's come all you faithful. Um, you can pray to Jesus for guidance, you know, but Jesus isn't God. Okay, Jesus is the Lord that gives us faith in God. And when faithful people all get together and do faithful things, loving things, then that's when what you guys perceive as miracles happen. Or there's no such thing as a quote miracle unless there's a better meaning to the word. Okay. But I am the way out of the darkness and the murder and the manipulation of a lie. Okay, I am the truth. I'm the faithful one who gives us the truth of omnipotent God, and not the fallacy of make believe mythology and abuse and murder and lie. And life is given to us by the glory of God. Okay, and not by psychopaths at a lab. Okay. So when you have people that put together, like on what's that stupid ass movie, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they sat at the library and talked to me for. I was like, yeah, that's real fascinating. And they make a big computer as big as. Why would you make a big computer that's bigger than your planet to answer all the questions in the universe when the only question in the universe is why are you so fucking stupid and faithless? I mean, you need to be able to computer to do that. You get a 5-year-old sit there and go, why don't you believe in Jesus and have faith in God? Are you an idiot? Yes, apparently, right? So you don't need a computer to tell you that you're doing things wrong by watching your environment 24/7 and saying, you said you did this, but you didn't. You lied. You liar. You're a liar. Okay. Everybody knows you're a liar. You use money to manipulate people. You're a murderer. Okay. You use, manipulating molecular structures, manipulating matter. Okay. The cloning. Cloning is already honest whether you guys would have it or not. Okay. They cloned a sheep named Dolly back in the 1990s before the turn of the millennium. Okay. They were able to take DNA from a sheep and clone it and have another living sheep that was just like the sheep that they cloned. Okay. It's hard to explain this to my father. He sits there and, Earl, you can't do this. I'm like, no, Dad. And he's, no, you can't. The brain has, I was like, Dad, they have people that, they give eye transplants to, and they have memories from the people that they got the eyes from. Okay. They have people that have heart transplants, and, so the heart does have something to do with the brain. It's all connected. Okay. There's memories from that body and that heart. That's neat. Okay. You give somebody a heart transplant, and the person who gets the heart transplant has feelings and memories from the person that donated that heart. That heart came from. Okay. Woody Harrelson's, Will Smith's going to have Woody Harrelson going to have some of Will Smith's memories. Okay. In his head, when he gets his eyes on 7 pounds, right? And Rosario Dawson's going to have to remember his wife's car accident or something, I'm being silly, but because that's just a movie. It's a movie. It's not real. It's just people trying to use reflections of my life to make money off you and manipulate you and continue to stroke their stupid fucking egos, right? And I'm not being hard on Brianna. What's her name? Is Brianna Chavez or Sanchez? Okay. It's just that if like your mom, maybe she fell or passed out, okay, from out partying and drunk, and someone was turning the corner and didn't see her, and ran over, and they probably felt horrible about it, or maybe they were drunk, okay. And don't even, what was that? And just kept going. And don't even hardly remember. Because I've had conversations with drunk people when I was younger, and they don't even remember what the hell they did. Okay. So the odds and the chances of the people finding out who did it, and and what was their state of being that night, that was 2011. And it's the odds of it is pretty not rare. Okay, because they have surveillance equipment that I'm the most surveyed person in the world. I realized in Sierra Vista when I came back here and was doing stuff that you can't lie, okay, especially when they've been watching you your whole life and have cameras up the butt and around the way and all that, and then tell you what you're thinking. It's like I was freaking the Winter Soldier, and I just killed Tony Stark's dad and mom, and I couldn't help it, maybe I'm joking, right? I'm not that way. I'm not like the assholes that monitored and studied me my whole life and lacked the capacity to eliminate conflict and murder over money because they are addicted to manipulating people. I'm not a turd bird. That's my mom would call them. A bunch of turd birds. She had a lot of little words. When I was shoveling the stuff in from the sand pits, the horseshoe pits and stuff. Remembering mom's little words and stuff that she. They're cute, Like, oh, yeah, it just, because she's raised in a different time era. And turd bird and I can't remember. But there, this right now, she had all these little words and sayings that you get from people that were, from the 1920s and 30s and 40s and stuff. And it's cute. And, my parents, my dad was 30 and my mom was 26 when I was born. In my generation, that was a little bit older. Okay. Most of the kids I went to school with, their parents, a lot of them were in their teens when they were born. So there's a huge generation gap within my school with the kids I went to school with. Their parents were like 60s and 70s kids, and my parents were 40s and 50s kids, so it's interesting when you have this, and you still have that now, because you get people that, the manipulations in technology and the people thinking they're hip because they're manipulated by manipulators, and it's like, what's hip? 2 and 2 is 4, life's eternal, grace is infinite. Forgive debt and trespass, love one another, eternal faithful peace. Okay. Never gets passe, right? Okay. So, what is it? That's from Tower Power. Never mind. Okay, Earl, shut up. You don't like Tower Power? What is hip? My favorite is So Very Hard to Go. A lot of people's, it's You're Still a Young Man, but So Very Hard to Go is my favorite Tower Power song. But, self-vaccination, all right, it's the Oakland Stroke. It's but my favorite's So Very Hard to Go. But, y'all, the technology is going to be better than you, because it has people like me to correct your brain damage, your psychosis. So I'm working on it. It's hard because they keep, because they will keep, they're like drug addicts that want to keep addicted, and they won't let me fix the technology to save the children from their drug addicts, stuff. So it's really hard. So don't wish me luck, because the wish isn't real. Just help me out. If you can help. If you can't, I'll take care of it for you. All right? Peace out, man.